What's up, y'all? In this video, I'm going to be taking an in-depth look at the San Antonio Spurs in NBA 2K26. Now, this video is going to be part of a mini-series titled Best Teams to Use in NBA 2K26 Play Now Online. Now, this closer look at the Spurs is going to be organized a little bit different than the other videos in this series. And the reason for that is, of course, Victor Wembanyama. Now, at the time of me recording and editing this video, Wemby is currently out for the Spurs in real life due to an injury. So, naturally, since the rosters in 2K26 update along with real life injuries, you can't use Wemby in Play Now Online, which obviously changes the dynamic significantly for the Spurs, and that's putting it lightly. So we'll be starting off this video with some extended highlights of the game that I actually played without Wemby during his injury against the Thunder. After that, we'll take a closer look at the Spurs roster in 2K, and then also I'll showcase some of the lineups that I use when I run with the Spurs in Play Now Online. And we'll do that before jumping into 2 full games with my live audio over the gameplay. And it's worth noting too that the 2 full games at the end do feature Wemby, or do include Wemby, as I recorded those from before his injury. Now, obviously, I would not recommend using the Spurs in Play Now Online without Wemby, as he's clearly the centerpiece and will be for the long haul, hopefully. But it was kind of nice to have a chance to use the Spurs without him, especially just to get a feel for, some of the other players and to kind of showcase some of the other players that the Spurs do have that make them a really good team all around.
Glad to have you with us. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Down low. Back to Sohan. Screen by Olenek. Out to Fox. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. 4 on the clock. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Always ready and willing to fire Vassell from the corner.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and that they keep SGA off the line. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Can't hit from the elbow. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. He takes it in. Pass to Vassell. Here's Sohan. He drops it from range. On the wing, Wallace. Here's the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace's shot is good.
It's an opportunistic 3-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Fox, that's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That shot missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The kick out to Johnson. Sohan outside. Back to Johnson. be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And Williams punches it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's Olynyk. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, BA, this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Fox with the ball. Harden. Caruso outside. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
You get the sense the impressive reach of Olynyk important on that.
And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young...
Last three-pointer by San Antonio. From deep, Holmgren. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Pass to Vassell. Outside Olynyk. Back to Vassell. To the paint. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, you can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Inside. It's stolen by Olynyk. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Fox. To the inside. And that one's good. Olynyk. And now just a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, Olynyk's such a deft touch on the interior. Keeps the ball high. The defense has no chance.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
All over it.
Now here's Fox. Driving inside. And it's good for 2.
Straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Brian, back to you.
Fox became available. Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Sohan. There's the three. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio trailing here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Barnes, it's good. The Chet Holmgren. There's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Now here's Fox. 14 points for him. Cornet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holmgren. And it's Cornet with a rebound. On offense, here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-3 run. Oh, a big finish. Top. Outside for SGA. A deep three. San Antonio with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's the Spurs leading by 7. Here's Fox. There's the drive. Fox accelerating to the bucket.
out inside.
Pass to Caruso. That one's good. To the left wing. Outside Joe. The offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. And Caruso. Back to Fox. Screen by Olynyk. From downtown. Nope.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Hartenstein a screen. And SGA, here we go. He hits the second from the line. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. SGA. Oh, SGA. It's stolen by SGA. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Now Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 5 on the clock. Now Holmgren. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. It's a 1-point game. Drives to the hoop. Fox lightning quick on the drive.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now Caruso takes a 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Clock at 6. From downtown. Oh, missed on the tray. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And an intent. Good on the first. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call clutch free throws. I mean, he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't
Get out down the stretch.
He hits the first one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game. SGA. And so it's San Antonio with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Now, jumping into the Spurs roster, again, Victor Wembanyama is as obvious as it gets in terms of a centerpiece. And it's going to be super exciting just to see Wemby's development, obviously throughout his career. And hopefully, we'll have a chance to see how that will reflect in 2K as well. But truthfully, it's really difficult to envision Wemby getting any better than he is now, which I'm sure he will get better, but he is just so dominant right now, especially as a 2K player, that again, you just can't ask for anything else in terms of a centerpiece, really in my eyes, and that definitely plays out in Play Now Online. Now, the Spurs are also fortunate to have De'Aaron Fox, a really quick, really lightning fast guard to kind of lead the attack at the 1. Fox makes such a difference, again, with his ability to get all the way to the hoop, and he can also shoot. Now, a key for the Spurs is the combination between Stephon Castle and Devin Vassell. These are 2 high-quality shooters and 3-and-D players all together. Again, I think these are 2 cornerstone pieces for the Spurs as well. Now, an exciting young player for the Spurs is Dylan Harper. He is essentially a bigger backup 1, someone who can add some size, defense, and still give the same shooting and ability to handle the ball and attack just like Fox. Now, another very important player in my eyes for the Spurs is Keldon Johnson. I love his versatility and ability to slash, but still play big and defend not only on the perimeter, but inside, and grab some rebounds as well, while still spacing the floor effectively. And again, just adding to the additional depth, the Spurs also have Harrison Barnes, a 6'8" versatile forward who can do a lot of different things, both offensively and defensively. And I really like Kelly Olynyk as a backup big man, just to kind of spell Wemby and still keep really good shooting and size out there. Now, an interesting player for the Spurs is Jeremy Schoen. Now, Schoen's attributes highlight some important points in terms of NBA 2K, with his shooting, especially his mid-range, being not very good, but his three ball is respectable. And beyond that, I also really like Julian Champagny, and then Carter Bryant is a young player who is really exciting and I think is versatile and solid all around as is. Now, again, revisiting the point that I just made there on Jeremy Schoen, I want to point out something further, and again, it relates to Jeremy Schoen's attributes. Now, this also goes along with just the kind of idea, that I like to implement, which is shooting around in the 2KU freestyle, with the team that I'm about to use. And one way that I think doing that helps out is because it allows you to get a feel for and recognize just kind of outlier types of players when it comes to their attributes. And Jeremy Schoen is a great example of one of those players. So again, we're going to go to view ratings. You can see, Jeremy Schoen is a really good player all around. Super intriguing. He's 6'8", and he's got some standing dunk, definitely, fast and has the driving dunk that you look for from, even like a small ball 4. And you look at his 3 ball, which is adequate. However, again, kind of like the outlier statistic, I think, for Jeremy Schoen is his mid-range, which is a 45. You can't ignore that because, his midi is really difficult to hit. It can just really feel like at times it's impossible to make a mid-range shot with this low of a rating. So you have to look at that and take that into consideration. And the other thing that I want to point out, and this is a little bit nuanced, but in terms of shooting in 2K, there are 2 different types of shooting. Obviously, you can shoot with the button, which is looking like this, where it'll just give the timing feedback. This is shooting with the button, right? Well, the other type of shooting in 2K26 is rhythm shooting. And you can see that is a rhythm shot attempt where it gives 2 different feedbacks. We get a few makes, but for someone like Schoen, whose shot is a little different, a little unique, it can be good, especially just to work on their shot and kind of get more practice with someone like this, and to recognize the different types of ratings. And sometimes with a player like Schoen, who his shot again is so bad at the mid-range, you have to almost just kind of sacrifice shooting the midi. You really got to keep it in mind that he's out there, to stretch the floor and shoot threes only, or either that or get to the hoop. Now, the last thing I want to showcase before we jump into the gameplay with live audio is just some of the lineups that I utilize for the Spurs. Now, what you're looking at here is the typical starting lineup that I prefer anytime, again, that I'm playing with San Antonio. Now, obviously, again, Wemby currently, as I'm making this video, he is injured, so again, definitely do not recommend utilizing the Spurs without Wemby, but you have to have Wemby, of course, at the 5, and this is how I line up. Now, another quick lineup that I like to utilize, and this would be mostly for the purpose of just giving Wemby a quick break. I really like to utilize Kelly Olynyk at the 5, again, just to spell Victor Wembanyama. There were a couple of games, again, that I played without Wemby just to get a feel for the Spurs altogether. So I like bringing Kelly Olynyk off the bench just to spell Wemby. And I also want to point out that Schoen and Barnes are viable at the 4, in addition to Keldon Johnson. And then also want to point out, too, that Dylan Harper at the 1, to kind of quickly spell De'Aaron Fox, is a really nice addition. And then another lineup that I really like and that I think is viable, again, just to quickly give Wemby a break, or when you don't have Wemby, if you choose to play a game with the Spurs without Wemby, a lineup that I think is very viable is this lineup that you see on the screen here, with Castle, Vassell, Barnes, Keldon, and then Schoen as a small ball 5. Again, that's a smaller lineup, but it's an intriguing lineup that can do a lot of different things. Now we're going to get into the 2 full games with my live commentary. Thanks again for watching, and hope you enjoy. Okay, another game here with the Spurs. Looks like we're going up against the Heat, and I do not think that I've played the Heat at all in 2K26. Oh, well, the same goes for the Kings. I don't think I played against the Kings yet either. They're intriguing. Sabonis is a big that I like a lot in 2K, and in real life. Definitely a little bit biased, I think, because he was on the Pacers at one point. I'm a Pacers fan. I don't think I've ever noted that. I tend to root for the Pacers, I guess, is maybe what I would say, instead of calling myself a, tried and true Pacers fan. But anyway, I just like Sabonis as well. But otherwise, I think really all around here, I think we match up pretty well. Just looking at everything, I think we can kind of just let everyone guard, who their matchups are automatically. And pause and take a closer look and make our changes and stuff. But, yeah, I'll go with this. Okay. Right there, go over, no hedge. Go over the off ball. No help, no help. And then, yeah, the only thing that I'm going to do, and I don't even necessarily need to do this since this is who Wemby would be guarding anyway, but this is kind of just something I like to do, just put the center on the other center. I don't know. I think mostly because I tend to control the center a lot. But I don't think that super matters, kind of just like a comfort thing, if that at all makes sense.
San Antionio Spurs and the Sacramento Kings. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony.
Try to bring Wemby back up here.
We'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines.
He's downhill, there you go. Great to try to get Wemby established early. Obviously, he's the centerpiece for the team. That goes without even saying that. Oh, good steal. Wemby really ran the floor very well there. That was a dangerous pass by me.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp.
You may have to put someone bigger on DeRozan. So far, he's trying to use DeRozan twice.
And here are the Spurs. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry. And you combine his
Oh my gosh. I'm way late with Barnes. Good hands from Wemby. Let's be patient. He's looking to reach a lot. There's Wemby again. Get back, hustle back. Here he comes. Here he goes again with DeRozan. We'll click on. Remember, he hasn't tried to shoot yet with. I think we're going all the way, right? Yeah. He hasn't tried to shoot yet with Sabonis. It's one thing to keep in mind just defensively.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance
of
the Spurs?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Two at the line. Those are always important.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years, that seat is always hot.
See if we can get a pick and pop for Vassell.
Now here's Barnes.
We got.
Being unable to get his last shot to go.
And what
What do you expect from Vassell?
Let's keep trying to kind of be active with Wemby, helping off, and try to click on and be in good positions and stuff.
In the corner, it's Sabonis.
Wemby's in a good spot here. 7 on the clock. Let's try to... Gosh darn it. That was good by him. One of the reasons why I kind of like to play bigger is so that someone offensively can't do something like that, is just throw it to the player that my smallest player is guarding, you know. Probably the first sub I'll make is getting Fox out and just going a little bit bigger. There's Wemby. Get back, get back, get off of that rim. Alright, timeout. I hate when they do that, like just kind of hang on the rim. I don't know. Totally out of your control, but I wonder if, you know, he's in coach assignments. I don't know exactly how you even set a zone because I never play zone. But anytime I see that or just a pause, it makes me think if I'm, you know, makes me wonder if I'm going to see a zone. I don't know if we will, obviously, but keep that in our mind. And at this point, I mean, I could take Fox out like I just said. We could go a little bit bigger. Question then, I mean, yeah, probably Harper. I was going to say the question then becomes who plays the 1, but I think Harper's the best person for that. And he, you know, gets us a little bit bigger as well. You can also do Keldon Johnson. I like Keldon Johnson a lot. He's a good player. I think let's just go ahead and get Harper in, though. More size, more athleticism. Well, not more athleticism necessarily, but more size, for sure. Go with this lineup for now. He made a change. Sabonis is out. Who's that? Number 42. We fight over. We're down. Tough shot. Okay, he's off. Wemby. Gosh, Wemby's good, man.
When his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours.
Just a bad shot there.
They might disturb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you, Kevin.
Right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Ah, good take.
And then Monk with the dunk.
And how
Yeah, Malik Monk.
Monk there on the attack to the rim. When he puts it on the
There's Wemby on a good pick and slip.
oh, taking it to the rack.
Good pass from Harper, too.
Down the two-hand slam.
Harper's got a C perimeter defense, or excuse me, B. C plus paint. That's a pretty solid versatility there. Illegal. Way to fight over it. There he is. Dylan Harper.
Illegal screen.
Solid defense here. Moved our feet, forced him into a couple different things.
Close to being a legal screen.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get Barnes on a drag this time. He's controlling it in the corner.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. To the middle.
I totally had it.
Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama.
Let me turn the corner, though.
Time running down on the shot clock. Wembanyama's got 14 points for the game. Monk.
Gosh, I gotta control Wemby. He's doing a good job slashing, getting to the paint.
Fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish.
There's Harper.
And he just lifts off with power.
Harper can slash, too. I know he's quite athletic as well.
Reflects it.
Fight over that. Control with Wemby. Good defense. We took that pick and roll away. Now we're in great position. No 3? Yeah. Probably, I was just kind of thinking we may need to give Wemby a quick break. He's done a heck of a lot. I'm sure he's getting tired. Oh, this guy has 1 pause left. Get Wemby up quick. Now we'll get him on a pick and roll. Or pick and pop, sorry. Ah, just early. It's a good look. Darn it. Got exactly what we wanted. Ah, good take. I gotta contest that a little better.
And really, it's been in major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working.
Hey, Dylan Harper got a pull-up shot to go. It's a big one.
And as the first quarter
All right.
wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Spurs out in
I wish I would have hit that shot with Wemby. That was just perfect, man. We went to the pick and pop at a great time. You know, we saw him kind of help off on the first pick and slip attempt. He was doing a good job on that possession, helping off. So that's why we went to the pick and pop there. That's a good example. We just didn't make that shot. Good use of kind of clicking back and forth. Tough shot. Board. Who's staying back for me? Good. I like to do that. Just hold it with the big for a second and wait until you recognize which player it is that's, you know, waiting and going to stay back to hold the ball. Because it's not always the point guard. You know, sometimes it'll be like the 2 or the 3 that just waits back. Good defense. Solid perimeter defenders here for the Spurs. Yeah, I'm clicking off. That's off. Yeah, I was going to say good block. Oh, no way.
outside Levine.
Go back to work. Same stuff. We're here with Wemby. Tough shot.
Basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Spurs leading by 13.
Yeah.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying
Vassell. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I missed that shot. I just didn't expect the meter to move like it did. I don't know. Good take. I got to be more active helping with Wemby and fighting over. Both. Gosh darn it. Now here's zone. See, there you go.
Pass to Vassell.
See, that was an open shot. Just
Now Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Here's Harper.
Harper got another moving shot to go. All right.
Harper's got the lead up to 13.
Man, I had a shot there on the left wing. It was just a little too deep.
Schroeder looking over the floor. From outside the arc.
Tough shot. Board up. Wemby, good.
By Victor Wembanyama.
Now let's get into the drag. See
And
if
so
we
it's
can.
Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. This is the
Wemby.
most they've
Oh, and one.
by
No more
13
pauses
points.
left. I think this was probably going to be game soon here.
Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Shot 2 with Wemby earlier.
Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit
Oh boy. Well,
and that one misses. So Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an
ah,
NBA
jeez, good
franchise,
take.
would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to
Wemby on good timing.
Sounds like a good blueprint.
To tell you the truth, I probably had it with Barnes.
Wemby, with the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Guy's been slashing well with Levine.
Outside Levine.
Oop, Harper picked him up.
Outside
Okay, Wemby's here. Yeah. Oh, that's off. Middle.
San Antonio with the rebound.
We'll just hold it. He's playing that well. No need to throw that on our end. Especially when we can do this. Jeez. Holy cow, Wemby's just unbelievable. I really don't want to take him out just because he's Victor Wembanyama.
Pass to Sabonis.
We're here. Hands up. Not jumping.
The
Yeah.
rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Control it, Vic.
San Antonio leading by 17.
Good give and go.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
I really ought to get him a break.
Going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
And put
I
Olynyk in.
like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive but under control.
But we're there. Good board.
Sabonis' shot is off.
Now we're into the drag.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Shooting foul.
I thought
As
he
the
was gonna
whistle
pause.
blows, He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Considered by many to be the best.
See, yeah, like I said, I thought he was going to pause. If I'm put in this scenario, and I would like to keep playing for the sake of gameplay, but I take the win. That's how I tend to do it. I don't know. The vast majority of the time, to be completely honest with you. I don't mess around with it. Give me my win. 33-14. So we'll look at the stats real quick. My goodness gracious, Wemby was just otherworldly in that game. I mean, and he just is in general. Are you kidding me? I mean, it goes without saying, everyone knows that, but just, gosh, it was on display there. And we really got it going. This time, I mean, kind of think because Wemby was able to really do his thing and handle the ball and create for himself, we only had 10 assists on 15 made field goals. Usually we have more assists. But yeah, just a great game altogether. And we'll be back into another one soon here with the Spurs. All right, well, going in for another game. Got one with the Spurs. We'll choose teams here for the opponent. Clippers, Lakers, Mavs. 15-9. Solid. We've been getting just, solid opponents. Opponents who are like this, like that have like solid amount of games played and like a positive win percentage too. These two Clippers, first was Warriors. Going Clippers, one of the most used teams. I have played against the Clippers. I think in one of the early games that I played with the Sixers, I played against the Clippers. I think we can go with Barnes guarding Collins, Just kind of start it that way. Because we can help off of Zubac. With Wemby, of course. I think we're going to be ready to go, at least. We'll pause and make our changes. Okay, so I think we'll put Castle on Harden. Auto everything else except just put Wemby on Zubac just for the heck of it. This is manual.
Thanks for joining us on this.
We're off to the races.
Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's going to be the Clippers.
Yeah, they have Brook Lopez off the bench. That's right. Forgot that about the Clippers.
Pass to Harden. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. It should be a fun battle for the fans.
Oh my
I agree.
goodness.
Every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral. And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Goes up at the elbow.
I was gonna say I didn't think that was a great look.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama.
I wasn't trying to go up there. I was trying to pass it back to Wemby. Yeah.
Now Harden.
Wemby's not there on that. Wemby's not able to contest that without jumping. That's crazy. Wemby's close to that.
Willingness to play off the ball, a real asset for his team.
Fox surveying the D. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that three against good defense.
Just can't get anything
His
going.
ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
Here we got Wemby. After all said and done, it's, you know, only down to this guy is really just kind of playing extremely quick, and I'm there clicking on. There's just no way
to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but
I was passing out of it.
He will find another way to
Jeez.
beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. BA, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Steps back. Here's Harden. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Harden's got 8 points.
So many of Harden's shots are either from three or at the rim. But he can do this too.
Oh,
You've got to get stops. You've got to be better on ball defense.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Now here's Harden. Give him 8 points now. Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a
Dude,
game-changing
come
defender.
on, man.
Leonard for three.
Jeez.
That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. He has 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking.
Like, to me, those are contested
They're going
shots.
to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense.
I get it, I'm not clicking on, though. That's what they want you to do. But more than that, they want you to jump, because in a number of these situations, I am clicking on.
Pass to Wembanyama. Spurs need to get one up here. Fox for 3.
Really needed that. Big time.
Target from range.
Oh, man. I mean, it's just going super quick, this guy on offense. And it's like, I don't understand why they...
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul.
See, why are you not rewarding me more so there? I'm staying in position. I don't know. He's...
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it
It's
right.
fine. It is what it
Was
is.
still moving there, and
We just gotta be more solid, man. We have to be a lot more solid.
Now here's Batum.
We can get a stop
To
here.
Dunn.
Man,
And he comes up with a bucket.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
To the inside.
dude.
Misses
Man,
in
where we
close.
had a stop.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Lopez.
Dude, that's... Again, it makes the AI jump right as I'm clicking on it.
Pass to Vassell. From outside the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Dunn. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. No luck on that one. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And it's Vassell penetrating.
We have to get stops.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas.
When did Wemby jump?
The legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials. Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Releases from
Dude.
15. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Paul. didn't get quite enough under that one. Spurs trail by 7. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Wembanyama.
Wemby.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
The post-up poet.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
We're going to get Harper in. Hopefully get a little bit
2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
more defense in there at point guard. I think that'll help.
Outside Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich, Vassell's defending.
With the drive. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their
There we
roster.
got Harrison
Star play
Barnes.
creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back over to you guys.
A heavy veteran roster.
Wemby.
Allie LaForce
Oh
with the
my
court.
goodness
Breaks out.
gracious.
Paul with it. Fox picks him up. Fires the 3. Paul shot is off. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Vassell. Back to Castle.
Where's Castle? We got it down to single possession, one possession. I almost said single digits. It's been single digits.
Sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Paul for 3. It's hauled in by
Way to get there by Fox to contest that. Go downhill, Wemby. Go downhill, please.
Offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys.
Oh no. How did that go in? Wemby was in the vicinity.
Those second chance
I thought that would
buckets
miss.
are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside for Wembanyama.
There's Wemby for 3. Come on.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, good stuff. Just gotta hang in there.
11 points in the quarter.
Sometimes it just does not go your way. This guy came out getting everything.
A big who can hit
You're able to,
three-point
get
shots.
some stuff going.
And so Ty Lue calls the timeout.
Oh, a lot of game left.
Taking
A
this
lot
moment
of work
to
ahead of
speak
us
to
still.
his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Now, the question is, do we want to get Wemby a quick break? That's the question, I think, now. I like everyone else here. We're going a little bit bigger, getting Fox out with Harper. Let's get Olynyk. Barnes is doing a good job. It's just got to be a quick break. It's got to be a quick break. Like, ideally, get him back in. Just put him back in right away. Just make it a quick look. Like a really quick look.
Give him 8. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second
Good defense
quarter.
from Vassell.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Barnes. They set a pick. Pass to Vassell.
Vassell got a jumper to go.
Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Olynyk is guarding
And
Zubac.
the Spurs lead by 2.
He's so smooth on his catch and shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm.
Come
to it.
on. That's a bailout pass.
Slammed in by Zubac.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And here's Barnes. Pass to Vassell. Now Castle. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips.
Good
or
jump
elbows.
and good challenge there from Vassell.
So the clock
Hard fought first half. I mean, this person did a lot of really good things, especially early on in this game.
following the break. Keep it right
We're still
here.
doing them. We improved a little bit defensively and just continue to get some of our stuff going. We got to get Wemby back in there. What we can do is go with the double bigs, like bring Olynyk in at the 4, It's definitely something we could do. I think we're going to just stay with this. We can go back to Fox sometime soon.
Were discussed during halftime.
We're going to stay a little bit bigger with Harper in there.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Pass to Barnes.
There's Barnes. Good start. He was not
Buries it
playing.
from 3. Barnes has got 5 points. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early. And
Passing him open. Good movement from Wemby. Gotta hustle back. I need his help on defense.
Impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Down low.
Wemby can't jump again on that. He's in perfect position.
Sweet pump fake to
Come
freeze the D.
on. All right.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that.
He takes it in. Vassell left side. To the middle.
Goes Wemby again.
Wembanyama making it look easy.
Gotta get a stop here. Come on.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Beal outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Vassell.
Good challenge from Vassell.
Leonard can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 3. Now Vassell puts up a 3.
Vassell got one to go. Come on.
3 ball to go.
Caught him helping off the corner there.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell.
I'm there with that. Come on, man.
Playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC
There goes Barnes.
7 games. So even if it
Let's get a stop, man. We gotta click on for Harden.
a heck of a season.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Leonard outside. Here's Harden.
Oh, there.
Rebound by San Antonio. A touch over 2.
There goes Wemby to the cup.
Here in the 3rd quarter.
Keep trying to get stops. Come on, guys.
Breaking out the one-hand slam.
He's shooting that. That's off. There we go. Now we can slow a little bit.
Indeedy. Well done.
This guy's not here. There's Barnes. I don't know if we're still playing. I guess not. I suppose not.
Gives us a chance to
Good game.
with